Right, here we go. 12.11. But, so that I can revert to the proposition, the purpose, propter haste. On account of these things which I've retooled, which I've mentioned, most causes or reasons have been pleasing or desired, or have been decided, that in that part of the air in which snow is conceived or made is the region which is in the vicinity of the ground, close to the earth. And for this reason, there's less to be allegare, which means tied in, tightened up, because coet means comes together with less rigor. So saying snow's formed, it's less tied up and there's less rigor than what you get in hail. For the vicinous air, for the close air, has more of genitive, has more of cold than what is transformed or crosses over into water and rain. So there's less cold in the air than what goes into water. So he says it's making snow. And minus quam, and less than that which can be hardened, durated into grandinam, which is the hail. Hoc medio frigor. In this middle type of cold, it's not so intently that excessive that the forced together waters make snow, nivs. 13.1. You say in quiz, so what are these ineptias? What are these feeble arguments or this mutterings or whatever, in which quisque, a person, is made more literator, more engrossed in words and letters, and is not made a better person? Why do you persequa? Why do you follow such operose work which educates a person, really? Quomodo, in how snows fien are made or happen, you were saying, Dickius, when much more it's pertinent for us to be told by you on why snow should not be, why you shouldn't get bought snow from emo for buying. You order me, it looks like an autem to me. You order me, so there's the you and the nominative and me and the accusative, to litigar with luxuries, to have a fight with luxuries. This is for people who buy snow. I guess all the rich people buy snow for some reason, and it's a luxury. Cotidianum means daily. This is a daily jurgum, or part of this type of vocabulary of the litigation of fighting. Sometimes means brawling. So this type of arguing is without effect. Nevertheless, let us litigate the cons of luxury, I guess, even if in the future it should come out superior. So even if it should win that you should have luxuries and buying snow, vincat, it conquers the fighting and reluctanting, the people who are fighting and fighting back. So this would be the two sides of the arguments. In the end, luxury is going to win, I think he's saying. 13.2. Quid poro. What further? This itself inspection of nature, do you think is nothing to us? Or confers nothing to us of what you want, what you're trying to say. When we querimus, when we make inquiries in how snow is made or becomes, and we say it has a similar nature to dative, to pruina, which is frost, there's more spirit than water in it. So there's more air in snow. There's more air in snow than water. Do you not think this is an insult to us, ex probare, when it is a foul thing to buy water? We saw it up there in the genitive. But not even if we're not buying water. So we're mainly buying air, I think is what he's saying. The spiritus is used as air. So if it's a disgrace to buy water, surely buying air with a bit of water in it is what happens when you buy snow. 13.3. But we querimus, we inquiries potius, rather in how snow can be made rather than quomodo, how it can be preserved. Since we're not content to defundere vino, since we're not content to pour out wine, to dispone or to place it out, so it looks like we're sorting wine here, placing out. Vetare means old wine, and through the taste and the age. So it looks like when you separate wine, old wines, you separate according to its taste and its age. I suppose you have red wine and white wine as well. In venomous, we find in how we can stiparamus nivem, how we can pack together snow and compact it so that it evinculates the summer weather, so that it conquers or stays in its form through summer, and against the fervour of against the heat of the year, it is defended by being in a loci frigore. We put the snow, we pack it, and we put it in a cold place, and it conquers the summer heat and the fervour, the heat. Quid hac diligentia? What's this diligence that we have obtained? We have consecuted. It's the consequential fact of doing this. What is this all for? Surely it's that we buy gratuitous water, free water. Water is free. The fact that it's in snow is what you're paying for. To us, there's a grief to us. It looks impersonal. That what is the spirit? What is the air? That we are not able to buy. Looks like sunlight, and that this air, even to the delicacies, the people who like pleasure, and to the divibus, to the rich, it comes that not easily emptus can be bought. So put that all in English. Surely saying that we're buying free air. People seem to be unhappy that we're not able to buy sunlight and this air. That's what it looks like he's saying. Oh, how male it is for us, how bad it is for us that nature has relictumes, has left quicquam, the accusative, something from itself in the middle. So it's out there in the open in the middle for all. 13.4. This which illa, it's female, so it must be nature, this which nature wants to flow and to be open for everybody, for all, of which the horstum, the drinking in, nature's made it the public drawing in of life. Okay, so public it'd be all the animals as well. So it's made open for everything that you can draw this in, water in for life. This what's just as to a human as to a feral animal and birds and the most inert animals for use. Nature's poured this out, largesse and beautiful. It's just describing how nature's given this for us use. Ingeniosa luxury is redegated against itself. So this ingeniosis is like where you get genius and all that from. So its nature of luxury is fighting against itself to this price. Not exactly the same in English, but let's go on. Adio without an ut usually just means completely or something. So nothing is able to be pleasing. I don't think this is nature. This now must be a luxury. So nothing is able to please this luxury unless it's expensive carum. For this is the one thing that the rich lead down into the fair playing field of the mob, of a turbo, of a crowd. So the rich people are on equal footing with the poor people, it looks like, in which they're not able to antecede, to be in front of the paupers. There we go, a superlative. Okay. Actually, I think I've jumped a bit there. 13.5, anyway, from where perventum sit, it's like perventum, we've come to this, where no water is satisfactorily cold to us, it seems, which flows. And I'll speak about this. For as long as, quem duo, it is sanus and salubrious. Okay, so we've got a stomach which is capacious enough, big enough, so that it can take a healthy and health-giving food. It's impleator, it's filled up, but it's not overburdened, it's not pressed down. It is content with natural fermenters. So like when you start a fire, you get tinder together, it's fermenting. So it's just content with these natural gifts, you might want to say. Okay, so back up here. So those people to who they are burdened molester, they're troubled by these riches. It's been thought up in quem and modem some way in which even they could take water as a luxury. So, okay, back down here. Where burnt up perustus by daily crudentibus, it's like crude things you eat, I think, that's what's digestion. It does not sense the aestus, this fluctuations or heating of the time or season, but I guess the stomach's burnt up by its own heat in burning victuals and etc. And when with continual what do we call it in English? Ebrietations, when you get drunk. Ebriation. This sits heavy on your visceribus, which is your entrails, and the bile praecordia, that's the area under the heart, in which this looks like your stomach's eating this and turning over this over. This is the torrent or the heat. And seeks for some necessary thing in which this aestus, this heat, can be broken. Or this is when water itself in Cales gets it. Okay, Daily Dictionary in Calesco, become heated or grow hot. So even you're consuming all this food, burning up, talked about bile and etc. Even the water that you're taking in is hot. So this is the remedy of this vice, which has incited people to drink snow. So if water itself is hot, I guess snow is the answer to this vice. And so not tantum, not only in summer, but in the middle of winter, that can't be right, I guess that's hoc, must be a pronoun. For this cause, they drink nivem, they drink snow, nivem, and that's it.